We are back for day 3 of CWL live attacks. I'm attacking on all 7 of my accounts and 4 different clans. Here in my main clan yesterday, we took that heartbreaker tie of a loss here. We lost by just a few percentage points. Today, we got a little bit of an easier matchup. We only have a couple of attacks left for the perfect war, but you're going to want to stick around and see my attack because it's going to be absolutely insane. Actually, it's going to be 8 attacks here today as my 13 got put in and we got to go up against this 15. I have a crazy cute plan that's probably not going to work. Let's go for it here, guys. Let's go for it. What could go wrong? Besides everything. I mean, that's what could go wrong is everything. All right, here's we're going for it. I'm not even telling you guys the plan because it's so convoluted that you guys will be like, what did you say? All right, let's go over here. Okay, ready? Here we go. All right, we got to be quick, but not too quick. All right, let's put this right here. All right, nice wall breaker. And then put them in there. That should take that out. Okay, nice. Oh, the builder. Okay, that's good. We pull the poison. We do pull the poison. Perfect. That's what we were hoping for. Switch to battle blimp. Okay, nice. All right, good. We'll drop this like it's hot right there. We'll rage. We'll clone. Okay, perfect. 1, 2, 3, and 4. We got to make sure we get stuff out. All right, super archers are shooting the dumbest part ever. That's okay. As long as we get the town hall here. All right, I don't think we're gonna have a chance at a 3-star. Okay, maybe just full super archers would have been the better play, to be honest with you. That's okay. These things happen. All right, from there, we're gonna really get cute, and we're just gonna go over through here with some witches and some golems. We're gonna start off with some ice golems. Actually, I want to put the ice golems right at the middle. Put that there, and let's just spam in some witches here, guys. Spam in some witches. All right, nice. We'll put all this in here. Perfect. And we're just gonna let this all work. Except for we need King to go up the middle. Of course he's not. All right, let's go, guys. Let's go. All right, the golems should provide the tanking that we need. The witches should provide the skeletons that we need, and the King should provide the stupidness that we need. All right, King, you're fine, King. You're fine. We have faith in you. All right, let's open that. I should have probably just went all golems, to be honest. Looking at this, but it is a hit up. It's a crazy hit up at that. So I think we're fine. All right, let's go. Let's I don't even know. Let's hit warden ability here to protect a little bit. All right, King is working. Do we rage these witches and the King? That seems like a decent idea. All right, Queen. Oh crap, I completely missed RC. I wasn't paying attention. We got the 2-star. I mean, it was a safe, convoluted 2-star plan. What do you want from me, guys? It's a 2 town hall hit up. All right, these things happen. All right, let's let Queen work in here. Let's freeze here. Okay, I know it wasn't like a full-on 15 or whatever, you know, might have been a little bit bad, but that's okay. That's all right. We got a solid 2-star on it. We do have a freeze. Let's use that freeze. We do have our giant out in front. Perfect. Working, cooking and working. And then we'll just run this up for some percent. I probably should have just went all super archers inside the battle blimp, so we could have had a little range there. I'm gonna blame AM7 on that one. He told me to go with the wombo combo. AM7's fault, as always. But we'll take an 80% just about here. That's not bad. Let's go over to the Town Hall 14, which these mid-town halls, we definitely have some harder matches here today. 80%, really solid. All right, chat's telling me I missed the rage on the clan castle. Yep, looks like I didn't rage the clan castle. Okay, so we could have probably got more value there. Even still, I think, like, even the super archers weren't reaching that far. So I think we're fine with it, but that explains why the town hall took so long to take down. All right, on our 14, there's a lot of options on this base. Like, there's some good RC walk value. Like, we could use a super archer blimp, like right here is what I was talking about. But this is a pretty solid 15. And I honestly kind of want to try the power of the Yeti Super Whiz Bats. This might be a dumb decision by me, but we're doing it. You can't stop me now. We're going for it, chat. We're going for it because I just pressed attack. We can't take it back. Sorry, stream. We can't take it back. All right, let's go. Let's do it. All right. Got him. All right, let's go. This is probably a dumb decision, though. Let's be honest with ourselves. If we don't get to that core, we are screwed on this one. All right, let's go. We're looking decent so far. It's a start. All right, let's let this King set up. All right, poison goes there. That's fine. Let's let everything kind of walk up here. There's that King that I was looking at. Okay, nice. Clan Castle comes out, Ice Golem Dragons. All right, did we miss that other wall break? I think so, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and let's go Warden ability here to protect throughout. All right, we get through the King. Did I not poison? I brought 2 poisons. Oh no, that's not good. We got double poison. That's probably not ideal, to be honest with you. All right, let's let things work. I'm gonna pop King ability just to push everything down and in towards the town hall because we need everything in this core compartment here. Of Tornado's kind of ruining my day. All right, come on, guys. All right, let's use a freeze here. All right, good, good, fantastic. Queen's in there. All right, let's pop queen ability here while the rage is still going so we can get multiple queens in there. Rushing away. Just be patient. Let things develop. Okay. Oh, that monolith hurts. Oh, that monolith hurts. Okay, we got to deal with the Infernos. Let's get clean up in behind here. All right, let's bring her in here. Okay, that'll be fine. And then let's bring bats in now. All right, let's bring bats in from over here. All right, let's poison there, or freeze that and freeze the poison. Okay, hit this, and then let's let her work through there. All right, nice. We'll freeze that. We're out of freezes. Oh boy. Oh boy. All right. Yeah, probably not the best decision on this base here, chat. Probably not the best decision. The funnel was trash, and we'll still get another 80%. That's okay. We can live with those 80%. Probably should have just went with the super archer blip, but I thought we had something here. Really, just the funnel was bad. That was my fault. That was my bad. But it was like a max 15. I was like, how many times am I going to get the opportunity to try this? 82%. We'll take it. All right, we're going to change it up a little bit here on the 15. We're going to go in on this rush 16. It's not horrible, but it's a little bit rushed. With some super witches. We haven't used super witches in a while. Chat was requesting it, and the way the day's going, let's mix it up, right? Let's have a little bit of fun with things. All right, so let's go in here. Start off with our warden ability. Obviously, get the healers in. Actually, we could go ahead and we can get this in here also as well. Nice. That's all good. I'm actually gonna put this in. I kind of like that little combination there. But let's go ahead and I think we can just start this early, the fireball early. We can just get this party going right like so, and then we can drop this quake in here. Should be able to take everything out if we did math right. Perfect. We did do math right for once in my life. All right, good. All right, let's let him work for a split second. I think king, we want king to go up into the middle of the base. We're gonna put queen on the top side of the base here, and then we're gonna bring in all the witches from the bottom side here. All right, so let's go ahead and bring this all in, put that in there with the queen. All right, nice. Put this in there. Oops, I meant to put that in up top. All right, wall breaker in. Looking good so far. This is how we want it. All right, nice. Just let things work. Queen, we can use her ability if we need it, but we should be fine. Let's put that on that king. All right, let's go ahead and pop queen ability. That way we can get a little healer action out there. All right, let's go ahead and go here. I'm gonna go ahead and freeze the town hall. All right, everything's working through perfectly. All right, king, we need him to work up a little bit so we can use his ability to gut out the middle of this base. All right, nice. We want the king to open things up, and then we can jump here if needed. Perfect so far. Easy super witch attack, guys. Easy super witch attack. We can bring in royal champion over here. Oops, let's do that. Okay, nice. We'll bring in royal champion there just to help things out a little bit. But we should have this one nice and crushed once we get through that E-drag there. That E-drag actually holding us up a little bit. Plenty of witches still going. What do we got? 3 witches in there? Yeah, looking nice. Looking nice. Good suggestion from chat. And I didn't forget how to use it, so we'll take it. We'll take it, guys. All right, nice. Go there. Go there. We'll pop off our ability. We'll swag it and viz. There we go. Nice little super witch attack. We haven't used that in a little bit. Honestly, it's a pretty strong attack. I should probably start using it more. I still feel bad about that last attack because I feel like the super archer blimp, like maybe we should have tried to correct to the super archer blimp, or even like an RC charge on that one could have been good. Yeah, either way. Next up, we got a 15v15. Let's hit it. All right, I got to redeem myself with the Yeti Super Wiz base bats. We got a little bit of a not max base, we'll say. I got to quit calling rush. That feels mean. But let's just go in against this not max base. All right, let's just go in on this guy here. The Yeti Super Wiz bats, and let's just see if we can do some work. All right, perfect, good, fantastical. All right, I'm just gonna let all this work up here. I don't want to get this wizard tower out, so I'm gonna open that up with the wall breaker there. All right, queen gets the enemy king out. You have clan castle out. There's a couple witches in there. Perfect. We'll get that all taken care of. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and hit warden ability because I can't tell what these singles are on. One of them are getting taken out. Okay, that one's definitely on the king. Let's go ahead and let's freeze that one because it was 100% on the king right there. And let's hope everything opens up here, which it looks like it's going to. And I'm trying to save. Actually, we could probably go king ability now. Yeah, that's a good spot for it. Just to open everything up there. All right, nice. Queen's working through. We just got to be patient. Let everything develop. We can bat bomb onto that top scatter if need be. All right, good. Queen's doing some great work over here. Need her. Not Honestly, we don't really need much. I'm gonna bring Royal Champion from here. We'll Bat Bomb the Scatter. That one should be pretty crushed. That should be pretty good from there, guys. We have no more splash left, so we don't even need the 4 freezes. We just need to clean up the base. Call it a day. Easy. Easy. We'll just swag these out like so. That RC ability. Not bad. We redeem ourselves with the Yeti Super Wiz bats. I still think we could have got that 15, man. That 14 15. I still think we could have got it. I was a little bit sloppy on it. I'm taking full responsibility. Still my favorite attack. Even if I miss with it, I could 1-star with it. I could 0-star with this attack, and it's still gonna be my favorite. Imagine we lost because I swagged out the freezes and then we caught a tornado. I don't know what's gonna destroy us, but imagine we lost somehow. All right, we got a Town Hall 16 and the Rush 17 up next. Let's see what they're facing. All right, we're gonna start with the Rush Town Hall 17, which is actually hitting 16. We're just gonna spam the dragon attack on here, spam dragons and yetis, and it should be fine. I actually didn't think about the entry on this one. I got an idea. All right, so we're gonna try to set off these invises with the queen. All right, nice. Do that, and then we're gonna full send right up through the middle here with all the dragons. We'll go with an early warden ability. And then we'll just blow this whole core up here with some cloned yetis. All right, so let's just get the clones down, rage them up, and there we go. Bunch of cloned yetis everywhere. We might even have some yeti mites on this one because it was a little bit spread, but that's okay. The yetis are just going to be in there. They're just going to tank for all the dragons. They're going to get those yeti mites out. They're going to do a lot of work for us. That's what we're looking for. That's all we're looking for there. Not to mention they're tanking that queen right there and the enemy king. You gotta love that. We have that air defense up top, but there we go. Yeti mites getting through it. All right, I'm gonna bring some support for the queen down here with the royal champion. All right, good, nice. So got everything working up top. This one should be easy crush. I mean, it was a dip, so didn't want to overthink it too much. But this is kind of like just how my thought process goes throughout the week. Like sometimes we get those mismatches, and I have to think about it a little bit more, and try to figure it out. But I'm always trying to like go for the safe 2-star on those mismatches, unless I'm being super lazy. With Clash anytime, like I don't really have an excuse to be super lazy because we can literally just change armies at free will. Like I don't actually have to cook an army anymore, so no excuse for me to be lazy anymore, unfortunately. But sometimes those mismatches can be a little bit tough. I mean, I think we could have did better on the 14 to 15. I'm just saying. We'll take that on the dip. Now we got to go 16 v 17. All right, so we got our 16 versus. It's not a bad 17. It's not a great 17. It's a 17. We'll say that, okay? We're gonna go in and we're gonna RC charge right into the bottom because this invisibility tower doesn't cover anything, so it's just there for decoration. So we're gonna go in and we're just gonna make it happen. Okay, here we go. We got 7 of the invises. Should be enough to get plenty of value through here, except for that town hall is going to get us a lot of damage. I'll go ahead and pop her ability since we'll be on town hall. Okay, nice. That was a split second early. We'll take it though. We'll take it. Okay, nice. Gonna go ahead and work over there. I'm gonna go ahead and make. Oh wait, she's gonna go this way. Let's see if we can get her under control. Oh nope, she's going all over the place. That's okay. That's okay. We're not panicking. We got revives also. We can actually let her get taken down there if need be. All right, let's get that air defense. That's actually, that air defense is great for the funnel. That's fantastic. Then I think what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go up top here with the queen. All right. I don't remember if I changed the queen ability or equipment. Crap. I meant to check that. I meant to check the queen equipment. We're gonna go in like this, okay? We're just gonna let things work. There's a witch in here. Definitely want to poison this witch, okay? Let these guys. I lost a dragon, but that's okay. It's just one. Let's hit that. All right. I feel like I was supposed to pop queen ability, but I'm not paying attention. That's my bad. That's my bad. These things happen. All right. Let's work through there. All right. Nice. Need to get through this sweeper, man. Maybe we bring RC back early. No, we're good. We're good. I think I was supposed to pop queen ability to try to get that sweeper, and I forgot. All right, let's just let things work. Queen's still going through there. Got all the stuff out of the clan castle joining. Okay, nice. If they can get that, the whatchamacallit down there, that would be incredible. I don't think they're going to though. They're getting swept and pushed. Let's hit his ability. Push that through there. Okay, nice. Good. All right, let's bring in RC now. Let her work. All right, let's just move her over a little bit. Oh, okay, we're fine. We still got queen ability. We never did use that queen ability. Never used the queen ability. Late RC is gonna be OP. Yeah, we got this under control, chat. We got this under control. We're fine. We're cooking. We're cooking here. What is the queen ability? It was giant arrow. I was supposed to hit that and try to take out that sweeper. That's my bad. That's my bad. I forgot. I forgot. I don't normally RC charge the town hall, so I was thinking about that in my head, and I forgot about the queen ability. We'll take that triple there. That's not bad. I think that's all there. Let's go over to CB, which is my second town hall 17. All right, CB. A lot of the higher bases have been hit, or they're called, so this is the highest base that we can hit. We'll take it. We're gonna go with the dragon attack that I've been using in Legends League. Just the go-to. I was thinking about going roots on this one, but I haven't used roots in probably I don't even know, probably a couple months now. I don't want to go in with like a cold strategy I haven't used. I want to definitely make sure I'm trying to 3-star. Also, I just realized with those first couple attacks, today was the first day that we've missed on any of the accounts throughout the entire week. That's kind of sad, right? That's kind of sad. But it was bound to happen at some point, right? Especially on those lower accounts. We were bound to get a mismatch at some point. That's just the way CWL goes. All right, let's let her work through here. Let's push her in even further. Nice, good. Want to get that mono down. Nice, battle builder goes down. Perfect, perfect. All right, I think we can almost, let's go one more here. I was gonna say I think we can let her get taken out, but let's just make sure we get mono. Actually, let's go ahead and let's get out this multi-archer tower also while we're at it. Oh, just kidding, she's going inside. Okay, that's fine. All right, we need to shoot this arrow. Oh, there's a single there. There's a single there. Let's shoot this arrow. That's gonna miss. That's gonna completely miss. Yeah, I knew that was missing. That was my bad. Not the end of the world though. We've missed arrows before. I usually just expect to miss my arrows because I miss more than I actually hit, so I'm not sweating it at all. All right, let's go in like that. All right, nice. I thought those other sinking air mines were coming towards my dragons, so I panicked a little bit. All right, let's go ahead and let's rage here and drop the blimp. Yeah, see, we land right in there. That's no worries. Pull the clan castle out. Let's go ahead and poison the furnace in there. Yetis will tank for a quick sec. All right, good. We got a ton of army here. All right, everything's looking fine. Where's the RC? RC's in the middle. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and freeze here. Get that freeze going there. Where's our minion prince? Okay, I see him in there. I see him in there. I see you, daddy. All right, let's go. Why did I just call my minion prince daddy? This is awkward. This is real awkward. All right, let's go like this with the headhunter. All right, now let's go with the minion prince. That's what I was waiting on. Now let's bring her back. All right, crap. Okay, nice. We got the poison tower out. All right, level 53 king. Jeez, that poor king. He hasn't been upgraded in so many days. He's been trying his hardest. All right, nice. We get that out. Perfect. We'll take it, guys. We'll take it. All right. What's up with that king, though? What's up with that king level? All right, guys. That means next is the attack you've been waiting the whole video for. If you're on stream, the whole stream for the best attack of all time. Yeah, it's coming. It's coming. It could be a hot mess. It could be very embarrassing, but we're going to do it. And you probably already know what it is if you clicked on the video, because I'm going to assume the thumbnail and the title is going to say, I used 500 sneaky goblins in Champs 1. All right, guys, the moment you've been waiting for. I am the last attack. We have 42 stars. The perfect war comes down to this, and I'm using mass sneaky goblins. Not even sneaky goblins, I should say. Mass regular goblins. We have 324 goblins inside of our army camps. We have 555 goblins inside of our clan castle. We have 4 clone spells at 42 capacity. That's going to bring another 168 goblins to the fight, which means we're going to have a total of 547 goblins, not to mention our goblin heroes, which we don't plan on using because I'm attacking a Town Hall 11 in Champs 1. This is ridiculous. Let's get it. Here we go. Mass goblin attack. Let's get it, guys. If I 3-star this, you have to leave a like on the video, subscribe, have those notifications on, use code BASH. All those kind of great things. Here we go. All right, let's get it. The main thing I'm worried about here is getting to the middle. Getting to the middle and getting the battle blimp in there. All right, we got 2 wall breakers for like each of these little sections. But once we get all these buildings down, we should be fine. Okay, let's go. The battle blimp's got to go. All right, let's just work through here. All right, we got goblins all over, and then we're just gonna clone the heck out of this core. All right, and then we're just gonna rage them up, and we should have to use heroes here. All right, there goes the town hall down. There goes the CC down, and now our goblins are cooking through here. They're looking for resources. They're looking for these storages. We got goblins still cloning in here. This is insanity. All right, goblins are going. Let's save some goblins here because we have to take down all of these buildings. We have to take down every structure on this base. Oh no, we're losing some goblins. We're losing some goblins. All right, we're in here. We can attack regular buildings now. We can attack the regular buildings now. Here we go. Swarm with the goblins. I'm a little bit worried about that eagle. Not gonna lie. Eagle shots hurt. All right, here we go. Here we go. Those expos are cooking. The heroes are cooking. All right, goblins are going. We still got 144 goblins to go in on this base. Go, goblins, go! 547 goblins to be deployed. Oh, I'm a little bit worried about these heroes right here and the eagle. I'm a little bit worried about the middle. We don't have a way into the middle. All right, wait, this section is open up top here. All the goblins going in here. That should be gutted of any traps or anything. Let's send them all in there. That eagle is a problem. All right, nice. We're going to get the eagle down next. Eagle's going down. Here we go. Nothing but goblins. Can they get the 3-star? It's going to be a mass goblin triple. Oh, baby. We did it with 547 goblins. In Champs 1, we got the 3-star. What a thing of beauty. Obviously, day 2, a little bit of an off war. We faced the clan that's in last place, and they don't have members, but we'll take the perfect war using mass regular goblins. What a day, boys.